Great. Welcome. Well, finally got out onto my bike, my little trike. For those people that don't know, that to help me get around, because the walking's become now quite difficult, is I've got myself a little trike, a little R32 Bagpipes, which folds up and goes in the back of the car. So now when we go on holiday, we take our trike with us, and then I can come out for a nice bike ride. So where we are at the moment is, as I say, we're still in Fort Augustus, and we're at the top of the flight of locks on the Caledonian Canal, and we're not going to go back there. We've done all the walk around the town, so we're just going to go for a bike ride along the towpath. I think they call it a towpath here anyway, so that's what we're going to do. So bear with me while I just try and turn the old trikey round. As I say, it's been a little while since I've been on her, but it is really good to be back on the trike. Really is nice. I hope the video is coming through good to you. I'm sure it is. Anyway, it's a nice path along here. It's a tarmac, nice bit of tarmac road, which is good. And there's one of the boats there that's just come up. I don't know if you can see it on the left hand side, but that is, let me just put the widey angle bit on the camera for you. There we go. Yeah, that's the widey angle bit, and that's the old little cruiser. I think it's a rental one, that one. Yeah, so which you can rent. I presume you can rent at Inverness and go up and down the canal, which I think would be lovely. Really is nice. Really is nice. Anyway, we're going to go for a ride along here, just see where it goes and what it does. I don't think it's a towpath as such, not like you have on the little canals, because the boats on these canals are quite bigger. They don't have to be thin like on the inland canals in England. The canal boats are, I think, are only about 6 foot wide, which isn't wide at all, but these ones are a lot bigger. Anyway, we'll go for a little bike ride, shall we? How far it goes. It is quite good. There we go. Fort Augustus Chalet Park, private, no camper. I'll tell you what, we've got a major problem in the UK with, we hate camper vans, because no matter where you go, no camper vans, no night parking. I'll tell you what, you feel like a second class citizen if you had a camper van. Where if you had a countries, particularly when we had ours, we went to France a lot, and they just love you in France. Every little village you go to has got a parking space for camper vans. You know, you can get rid of your grey water, you can pick up clean water, and some of them even had potholes. Oh dear me. Yeah, some of them even had electric and showers. Yeah, and in England, yeah, you looked as if you're I don't know, if you've got leprosy or something. Just nobody wants a camper van, as if you're a second class citizen, I presume. Now, it's quite breezy along here at the moment, so I'm not sure what the wind's like coming through on the microphone. It might be working well, and on the other hand, it might not be. All you're going to be hearing is whoosh, 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 whoosh from the wind, in which case I will have to put my little microphone on. So what we're going to do is pull over here in the bench in a minute and have a listen to what we've recorded, and just to see how good it is. So we'll be back with you in a few minutes. Well, we've done about 2.5 miles along this path, so we've decided to do a quick U-turn, because it doesn't look like there's any bridges or anything up there. I've checked Google Map to see if I can cross and come back on the other side, but there's no path on the other side, so I thought, well, we might as well go back the way we come, which would be better for us, won't it? Yeah, at least I know which way I'm going. Yeah, which is the way I came. in reverse. Yes, the other way. Anyway, what a beautiful, beautiful day. Yeah, all those soothsayers, whatever they're called, people who said going to Scotland in September, you must be mad. And I'm thinking, well, what do you mean? It always rains in Scotland, and it's miserable, and it's windy, and it's blowy, and you just take loads. Well, I'm sorry, but look, blue sky. We're in our second week now. We've had one day of rain, which was on Saturday, which was our changeover day, because we did stay down in the down by Dunoon, on the islands out there, and now we're up at St Augustus on Loch Ness looking for the monster. So the only rain we had was on our transfer day, and the weather here, look, it's absolutely stunning. And I've checked the forecast, and believe it or not, it's like this all week. Yeah. So all I can say is come to sunny Scotland in September. Well, what's this year? Dare say. Last year it was most probably raining hard. But no, it is really, really nice. So there you go. You couldn't want anything better. It's not even cold. There's not a northerly breezy wheezy thingy blowing. Always gets me funny that when you have canals, and when I've been on other canals, we've got the canal here, which is on hang on, let me go, which is on this side, right? And then the river, which is on the other side, but it's about 20-30 foot lower than the canal. And I'm going, well, that's peculiar, isn't it? Why? How can the canal be higher than the river? Because you'd have thought the water would have seeped from here down into the river, wouldn't it? But no, obviously it didn't, because it's here. I don't know, must be some reason for that, but they must get the water somehow from the canal, mustn't they? They must get the water from the canal, from the river to the canal. Here comes my friend in his camper van, who asked me just a minute ago, can we get out that way? Obviously you can't, because he's come back.
I'm chicking out.
You're chickened out?
Yeah, but it looks as though...
Did you ever know? Well, you got a camper van, you could have camped up for the night.
Looking on the map, looks as though it crosses one of the lock gates. I don't think we'll fit over there.
No, nor do I. Anyway, go back to St Augustus and have a nice lunch. Be good. Yeah, they've got their, oh yeah, that's good, on the back of it says home from home. As you say, you know my opinion of camper vans is that yeah, nobody likes them. I can't understand why. We had one for years. Well, not for years, about 3 years. Yeah, we had a camper van. We toured the whole of France and most of Spain. Yeah, which was good fun for a couple of years. Yeah, really nice. Very cheap way of living. You get to see everything. Yeah, great fun. Camper vanning, yes. As long as you can wild camp. I'm so keen going into campsites, but yeah, if you can wild camp, that's absolutely brilliant, man. That is, yeah. Anyway, I've got about another 2 miles to go, so we'll go down for a little while, and I'll come back and talk to you a little later. Yeah. What about? I don't know, to be honest with you. Could talk about the weather, but that's boring because it's just sunshine on sunshine on sunshine, isn't it? Anyway, we'll speak to you later. See, this is what I mean. I've just stopped here so I can show you. See, we've got the canal over here, yeah, and then if we turn around that way, we've got the river over there, and it's a good 15 foot lower. And oh, it is flowing fast as well. I bet that's good for salmon. And there is a bit of a sluicey gate here, so that as you can see, a sluicey gate there, so the water can flow from the canal down into the river. I presume that's as if the canal floods or something. I don't know. It just strikes me funny how you'd have thought the water would have been roughly the same. There's most surely be some canal engineer who watches my YouTube videos, who's retired, of course. Wouldn't have time to watch my videos if you did anything, would you? Anyway, and he could tell me, because I know I normally call on my mate Nigel. Nigel, he is my fountain of knowledge. Yeah, he knows more than me, which isn't a lot to be. Don't tell him that, will you? Isn't a lot really. Anyway, I'm sure he'll come back and let me know why one's higher than the other. But quite interesting, anyway. Well, anyway, let's carry on. Not too much further to go, I don't think. I'm beginning to puff like an old horse, but then I am an old horse. Well, not a horse, but yeah. Anyway, speak to you later. Right, we're on the road that runs parallel to the locks, and we've just come through the top lock. I don't know if you can see, but there's a boat there in the lock on its way heading down. I can't ride next to the locks because there's steps there, and I'm not that clever, so I'll stick to the road, and as it's downhill, all I have to do, I don't even have to pedal, just put the brakes on. But I'm just amazed how busy this place gets. This has just been non-stop today, it really has, but good fun. You never get bored up of watching boats, do you? I don't. But I am a one-off, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, I am a one-off. Hello there. Yeah, so the flow of the water is west to east. Now let me get that right. West, yeah, because it flows from Fort William to Inverness. For some unknown reason, I always thought it flew, went the other way. But no, it doesn't. It actually does go from Fort William to Inverness. It does go that way. Yeah. And if you do come here, there's loads of places to get your coffee, your chips. There's a nice little takeaway bar here that does burgers and does everything. Yeah, it's wonderful. So yes, there's everything here for you really for a nice day out. Yeah, so if ever you're in the area, get yourself down here. It really is well worth it. And they've put loads of benches, if you can see, on the lock side, so you can sit there. Oh, I can smell fish and chips. Oh, it should not be allowed, should it? With vinegar as well. Oh, yeah. And homemade ice cream. Oh wow, you cannot beat homemade ice cream, can you? Service will be slow. No fast food in Scotland, no. You have to take your time. Anyway, look at this, all the people, the holiday makers. And lots and lots of them all around, yeah. Wow. And there's people here from the four corners of the world as well. And lots of Scandinavians, I've seen Germans, Chinese, how many Oriental, I won't say Chinese, they could be Japanese, they could be, yeah. Yeah, it folds up, sir.
Sorry?
It folds up, the bike.
I like that.
So it goes in the back of the car.
Oh, it folds up?
Folds up, yeah, folds up into a little box.
I'd never get it together.
Well, that's what I said, but the person who sold it to me said it was idiot proof. So I thought if I have any problems with it, I'll let the wife do it.
How heavy is that?
It's 22 kilos.
22 kilos?
Yeah, yeah. It's quite light.
Oh man, it's put together good.
It's Italian. It's Italian.
All right.
Yeah, it's Italian. Yeah, so yeah, folks. Yeah, I'll show you. Well, there you go. You can't come to Scotland without having a man playing bagpipes, can you? So there he is. I don't know if you can see him. He looks quite happy, doesn't he? Only a young lad as well. But they always sound the same to me, like dead cats. You know, cats. Yeah, stood on a cat squealing. Yeah, that's what they sound like to me. Yeah. Anyway, let's go out again. And the town, honestly, is that packed today. You wouldn't believe how packed this town is. There are so many people in it. The queue at the chip shop was that long that you go in for lunch and come out with dinner. Oh dear me. Yeah. There he goes. There we go. Look at that. Eh? That was Jock. Yeah. All Scottish people is known as Jock. Yeah. Anyway, let's have a look where Mr. Transit's going. I think he's turning left. I'm going straight over, hopefully. I know I'm on the wrong side of the road, but I've got a blue badge. Does that allow me to go on the wrong side of the road? I don't think it. Thank you very much. Be good. Yeah. So here we go. Up again we go. So we're on the other side of the locks now. On the main road, on the road that goes up the side of the locks. Yeah. It's got a speed limit of 20 miles an hour. Well, last time I went 20 miles an hour, I can't remember. Can you? Anyway, there's so many people here watching the boats going through the lock. It is quite a tourist attraction, to be honest with you. Very much so. Watching the lock gates open and the water come down. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. Yeah. As I say, if you want to see information about the locks, I've done a video on that. So you can have a look at that video. Hello there, how are you? Good. Yeah, so yeah, very good. This is our house where we're staying on the right hand. I'll tell you, I recommend this place to you. It is right in the centre of town, which is brilliant actually. It's absolutely brilliant. Anyway, let's have a look, shall we, just to see what's happening on the lock, shall we? We get off the bike and we'll push the bike up, shall we? Yeah, because I can't ride it on that. Anyway, you just keep hold of the camera for me. Yeah, and we'll have a look and see what's happening, shall we? Yeah, we're pushing the bike across the glass. Oh yeah. Oh, there's loads of water in the lock. Oh, there we go. So what he's doing now is they're closing the lock gates now. I hope you can see. I'm sure you can. Yeah, there we are. They're closing the lock gates now. The boat's just moved into that one. That's good, isn't it? They are big, them lock gates, aren't they? I don't know if there's another boat coming down, but still, never mind. We've had a good look now. Oh, the queue on the chip shop over the road has gone down a little bit now. Oh, this is tourist heaven. Yeah, it really is. There we go. So I think we're signing off now for our bike ride. We're going to do another bike ride maybe tomorrow and go somewhere else and show it around. You can go a little bit further. Look at that. Oh, they've got like a zippy thing on the thing there where they go together, do they? Let's have a look. Just watch that. Do they? Oh yeah. Oh yes. It's like a rubber seal. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Wow. And look. Oh, wait. Look at this now. Look at that. Look at the water coming over the top. Wow. Look at that. Can you see that? That's the water coming over the top, and that has to obviously fill this lock up then, won't it? I tell you what, you could spend all day here, couldn't you? Just watching the boat and the locks. Anyway, I'm going to try and ride on grass, which I don't normally do because I'm likely to fall off it. There we go, very slowly. As long as you do things slowly, you tend to be all right, don't you? There we go. That squeaky noise wasn't the local mongoose, it was my brakes. Here we go. Oh, so there you go. So did you enjoy that? Yeah. Well, I think it's time to get home for lunch, don't you? Yes. I've been out a good hour and a half. So aren't you lucky that I actually paused the video halfway through? Or otherwise you'd have been watching this for an hour and a half. Yeah, never mind, that's good. Be good. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. We're back at the house now, and the old lock house, that's what it's called. Yeah, the old lock house. And what I want to say is, thanks a lot, be good, be happy, don't forget to look after the animals, especially Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster, who needs feeding on a regular basis. Yes. Do you know, if they was to do that, feed it once a day at 10 o'clock, it would come out, wouldn't it? Yeah, most of us have not thought of that. Anyway, be good, be happy, see you later, bye.